Hello and welcome to another Steps of Sussex channel episode. Today is the 21st of July 2020 and I am doing an updated video from yesterday's video. So overnight, Omid Scobie tweeted that a spokesperson for Prince Harry's legal team Shillings has released the following statement regarding false claims made by Republic, who they argue should have followed Charity Commission's guidelines that a complaint should be made to the charity in question first. I'm going to read the following statement. The statement reads, "The Duke of Sussex has always and continues to remain deeply committed to his charitable work. This is his life's focus, and his devotion to charity is at the very core of the principles he lives by, and is obvious through the impact and success of his many charitable projects throughout the UK and beyond. To this point, it is deeply offensive to today see false claims made about the Duke of Sussex and his charitable work. It is both defamatory and insulting to all the outstanding organisations and people he has partnered with. Travalyst, which was founded within Sussex Royal, is a non-profit organisation for which the Duke receives no commercial or financial gain, as is the case with all of his charitable commitments. The Duke has not, nor has he ever, had any personal financial interest in his charitable work. The interest has always been clear, to support others and to make a positive difference. Had the appropriate course of action been followed for these false allegations, it would have clearly demonstrated that anything related to Sussex Royal, Travalyst or any of the Duke's charitable endeavours is transparent and above board. To suggest otherwise is unequivocally wrong and will be acted upon accordingly with the weight of the law. The avenue through which this was publicly and salaciously created only suggests a hunger for media attention, as well as a shared and attacking agenda which is neither right nor just. Both the Charity Commission's own statement today, as well as that of the Royal Foundation, state there is no determination of wrongdoing here. All of the Duke's charitable activities are fully transparent, as well as compliant with the Charity Commission's guidelines, and moreover, with his own moral compass." A Charity Commission spokeswoman said, "We have received a complaint on this issue. As with all concerns raised with us, we will assess the information provided to determine whether or not there is a role for the Commission. We have not made any determination of wrongdoing." Overnight, replying to Omid Scobie's tweet, Republic tweeted, "We've raised legitimate concerns based on what appears to be the case from the official records. We make no final judgment and will accept the view of the Charity Commission. As public figures supported by the taxpayer, they need to be held to a high standard." Speaking directly to Prince Harry, Republic said, "Perhaps instead of being irritable when questions are raised about his charity, Prince Harry might like to meet with us to discuss equality, monarchy and his future role in British life. He'd be the first to benefit from Britain being a republic. Come on, Harry, let's have a chat." Continuing their argument, Republic tweeted this morning, "The whole point is for the Charity Commission to look into it. If they find nothing wrong, then fine. But clearly there are questions to answer. Bit of an overreaction from Harry." Hello and welcome to another Steps of Sussex channel episode. On the 20th of July 2020, news has come in that campaigners have reported Sussex Royal and the Royal Foundation to the Charity Commission. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex's Royal Foundation, is one of two royal charities being reported to the Charity Commission for suspected conflicts of interest, inappropriate use of funds and a lack of independence. Graham Smith from campaign group Republic has reported the Royal Foundation and Sussex Royal following reports that funds have been transferred from one to the other and from both to a non-charitable company, Travalyst. In a letter to the Charity Commission, Graham Smith wrote, "To whom it may concern, the Royal Foundation and Sussex Royal, I am writing to lodge a formal complaint against the Royal Foundation and Sussex Royal. These two charities appear to be in breach of guidelines regarding the proper use of charitable funds and may be failing in their duty to act independently and solely in the interests of their objectives. The Royal Foundation gave a grant of £145,000 to Sussex Royal and £144,901 to a non-charitable organisation, Travalyst. In both instances, it appears the only rationale for the decision was the personal relationship between the two patrons, the Duke of Sussex and the Duke of Cambridge. Neither patrons are trustees of the Royal Foundation, so there is also a question mark over the independence of the trustees of the Royal Foundation. The Sussex Royal Charity has since decided to close, and it is reported that they will transfer all of their funds to Travalyst. Again, this appears to be a personal decision by a trustee, the Duke of Sussex, to fund another of his projects, rather than to ensure the funds are being used for their original purpose, of which they were donated. I would argue that these grants fall within the definition of a person or organisation receiving a significant financial benefit from a charity and/or a charity not following the law, with damaging consequences to its reputation and public trust in charities generally. The letter continues. The Charity Governance Code says, "The board acts in the best interests of the charity and its beneficiaries. The board is not unduly influenced by those who may have special interests, and places the interests of the charity before any personal interest. This applies whether the trustees are elected, nominated or appointed. Collectively, the board is independent in its decision making. I cannot see how these contributions comply with this requirement, given that the main objective of the grants appears to be supporting a patron's brother, rather than the Royal Foundation's objectives in the first instance, and supporting a trustee's own pet project in the second instance. I would ask that you investigate both charities for inappropriate use of charitable funds, conflicts of interest and lack of independence. Regards, Graham Smith, CEO of Republic." Correspondent Omid Scobie tweeted, "Just in from a spokesperson who worked with Sussex Royal. Grants made to the non-profit organisation Travalyst are for the ongoing development of projects that will support communities, wildlife and the environment through sustainable travel and tourism. All grants have been made impartially and objectively, fully in line with governance requirements, and have been reported transparently in full accordance with regulations." A Royal Foundation representative adds that the grants returned to Sussex Royal to support Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan's charitable work, including Travalyst, were fully in line with governance requirements and were reported transparently. Thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, then please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and also hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Also, please do remember to subscribe to the channel. So, from me in Shropshire, goodbye.